So I just saw this video of this dog with this canine attacking people in a car or whatever. And the comments was so like ruthless. Like just like praising the dog and all this other stuff, and you can hear the screams like this world is so fucked, and I can't believe that I'm even a part of it. Like it's so sad. Like it's so sad. I'm like that person in the TikTok that's like, you seen that TikTok where she's like trying to go back in her mom's vagina. She's like, I'm sick of this world. I'm ready to go back in. Like that's just how I feel. But because like it's just so many evil people in this world and so many hateful people, and like you have Trump supporters who are not racist, but then you have Trump supporters who are racist. It's like I don't understand. I don't know. And then just the comments that people be making, like I just be like, man, like man. And then I have two little black kids that have to grow. It's like this, like it just really be stressing me out. Like if they get rid of TikTok, I wouldn't be mad. I would not be mad if they get rid of TikTok. I wouldn't be mad if they got rid of TikTok. I wouldn't care because and there's so many people who claim that they're Christians, but God love everybody. God love everybody. God, God loves everybody, and it's like, how can you claim that you're a Christian, but you don't like black people for their skin color? Like, y'all, it is 2 o'clock in the morning, and like TikTok is like, I like TikTok, but it is so depressing. Like my Snapchat and Instagram isn't this depressing. TikTok is so depressing. I love it. I love doing my TikToks. I love having fun on here. But if they choose to delete this app, I would not freaking care because, like, man, the comments, like, the videos, like, and like, and then the comments like, okay, I don't agree with the riots neither, but you have to understand that a lot of black people are frustrated and mad about what's going on. You know, I don't agree with, you know, them burning buildings and stealing and all this other stuff, but the comments are not needed. Like, and I mean, I know people are saying it for not, it's not just, you know, for black people they're saying it for all races. But at the same time, it's just what you say is just so evil and just like evil. You know what I'm saying? And like it's like, oh, people deserve this, they deserve this, they deserve that. Like, what do we deserve? Like, why do you think we deserve this? And then like people will make up so many excuses for why someone lost their life. You know what I'm saying? Just excuses on top of excuses, you know? And it's like, how can you make up an excuse for someone having their knee on someone's neck for 8 minutes when they're saying, I cannot breathe? How can you make an excuse for that? Bringing up his past and stuff like that. Like, what does that have to do with someone holding their knee on his neck for 8 minutes? He's pleading that he cannot breathe. How can you make up an excuse for that? Like, what is the excuse? His past is an excuse for him to die. But I just really wish that this world would come to, well, the people in this world would come to some type of resolution. But I know it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. This world will never be great. And people keep screaming, like, make this world great again, make this world great again. When was this world ever great? You know what I'm saying? Like, when was this world ever great? Like, I just don't see no resolution to all this until God comes down from his heavenly home and take who he wants to take. That's when it'll be over. But I do not see none of this ending anytime soon at all. It's been years on top of years and still nothing has changed. And if you think that this world is going to change or the people in this world is going to change, you might want to get right with the Lord real quick, because this, I don't see it. I do not see this world changing. I do not see the people in this world changing. I don't see it. I do not see it. I don't see it. I'm sorry. I know people say trust in the Lord and all this. I do trust in him with all my heart, with all my soul, with all my being, but I do not see it. I do not see it. And I got 2 babies to raise that are only 6 and 7. So they got a long way to go. And I'm scared. I really am. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to cap. I'm scared. I'm scared. And it's not even just about the police. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's mainly about the civilians. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they got some crooked ass cops, but it's mainly like, it's basically everybody, if you ask me. Like, whoever is racist or just not for the black community, or you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why this world is not going to change, because we have those nasty, hateful comments. You know what I'm saying? People's minds are already set how they set. And with that being said, this, it's never going to change. The world's never going to change. You're always going to have people who hate black people, and that's it. And that's just that. I don't know. This shit is just really crazy. It's really mind blowing to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you see this shit like in movies. You know what I'm saying? In the 90s, I seen it. Well, I was born in the 90s, but I couldn't remember it because I was young. But growing up and watching it and stuff like that, you never thought that you would. And then even as the years went on, you know, you wouldn't think nothing like that. But now, like, I'm grown and I'm seeing this shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's really mind blowing to me. Like, this generation that's coming up behind us have to go through this. I'm talking about my kids' generation are going to have to go through this. And I'm just like, what is it to come? What is it to come? But it's just really emotional to me. I don't know if it's because I'm a Gemini, but That could be it, but it's just really emotional to me and just the comments and stuff like that. And I don't know why I just be reading the comments, but I do be reading them. And I try not to respond because I really don't really respond to the comments because on different people's posts that they post and they have hateful comments, I try not to respond to them because it's no trying to talk to that person if they already are like that. And it's exhausting trying to explain it, and it's like it even hurts more like when people say that, oh, they deserve that. Even when a child is involved, they be like, oh, well, that child deserved it. Not in a million years would I say a child deserves anything. I don't care what color that child is. I would never say a child deserves anything. You know what I'm saying? Anything. And like, and you know what? Like, I'm all for all lives matter. Of course, all lives matter. Like, you don't think we know that? We know all lives matter. But it's like, you can't even. It's like people trying to shift the focus off what is actually going on. And it's like, well, it's like excuses after excuses of why these people were murdered. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's an excuse for Trayvon to be murdered? What was that excuse? Oh, it was probably going to be because, well, he shouldn't have been out late at night. And people say that I'm ignorant for the questions that I ask. But just because, and let me just say this, like, when I ask questions, I don't ask questions to be malicious. You know what I'm saying? When they teach you, don't you have you ever heard that a question is never stupid? Have you ever heard that? I've heard that before growing up. I heard that from teachers. I heard that from parents. If you have a question, ask your question. A question is never stupid. You know what I'm saying? It's just how you respond to that question. You don't have to be rude and arrogant and think you know everything when you respond to somebody. You don't have to be mean. All you have to do is ask the question in a calmly manner. That's all you have to do. You don't have to get mad. You don't have to get upset. You don't have to yell. You don't have to shout. It's a freaking question. That's all it is. Like, it's not trying to be malicious or mean. You know what I'm saying? Because when I ask questions, they do not be coming from a malicious place. They do not be coming from an evil place. It's just a freaking question that I ask. And I have seen a lot of people get upset from a question that is just a question. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you getting so heated over a question? You know what I'm saying? All you have to do is answer the question in a calmly manner. You don't even have to answer the question. But it's like you don't have to call people out their name neither. You don't have to make people feel like they're dumb just because you're educated or whatever you may think that you got going on with yourself. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to think that you're smarter than anybody else. It's a freaking question. You don't have to call people stupid. You don't have to call people ignorant for asking a question. It's a question. Some people don't know the answer to that question. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people already think they know it all. A lot of people already think that they're like freaking Einstein. So why not ask a question that you may already know? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know it all already. So why not ask? Well, I'm just asking a question. And that's what a lot of people like. When you ask a question to someone who thinks they know it all, it's like, well, why are you getting upset? It's just a question. You already know everything, so why can't you just answer the question? I'm not trying to be rude, but it's like, well, you know what I'm saying? It's like you feel because you so educated that you think you know everything. So it's just a question. You might know it. I don't know it. That's why I'm asking you. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.